to the people, to the politicians, to the elders, to the elites, to all men and women, boys and girls and children. Ndewo na anyị ekele unu mma mmanụ. Our message is very clear and very simple. Ndị ichie si, onye kwọrọ m n'azụ ụkwụ m na-apụ n'ala ya hapụ m ka m were ụkwụ m na-eje. Many things are happening to us that we cannot see, we do not understand as a people. This is one in the series of the audio messages that we have been releasing. And the purpose of it is to awaken our people that they may wisen up. Ka onye ọbụla, yes, anyị na ọtụtụ etete na ma nwere ụfọdụ ndị na-etetabeghị n'ụra. Now, message is very clear. Jehova na-akpọ anyị oku, na-akpọ ụmụ Biafra oku, na-akpọ nnụnụ Igbo niile oku. The time is upon us. This is the time that our fathers longed for, but they could not live in it. But we have been privileged and honored to live in these times. It is also a time of great confusion, which we know. Ndị na-agbaga ihu, ndị na-agbaga azụ, ndị na-agbaga aka ịkpa, ndị na-agbaga aka nri. Men and women are running helter-skelter this way, that way. There is a lot of confusion and also fear and trepidation. But let's be very clear. We must come to clarity of purpose. We must come to clear understanding of the times that we are in as the sons of Issachar. We must know what we have to do. We must know this hour what it holds in store for us as a people. The time will go. If this time holds in store, it will still hold it in store and wait for another generation. But like we said, it is not our way. We will not suffer it to be so that we should lose that which is ours to inherit, to possess, and to actualize in this time. We heard, and everybody knows and has been in expectation, an second Niger bridge, but people didn't know. Then we ask ourselves, where were our elites? Where are our elders? Where are all the political juggernauts or governors or whatever they are? Ndị sinafa maife. They could not see the game that was played upon us, upon our land, upon our heritage, upon our future, upon our destiny, upon our economy, of our going forward from here, from Ebaino. Our fathers had long and dreamt and worked hard for inland port in Onitsha. It is there. There's supposed to be, there is an inland port, even though not functioning. We have a huge waterway, the River Niger, that flows into the great ocean, to the great sea, the great Atlantic Ocean. That huge waterway, if well dredged, can be a gateway, passageway for even the largest ocean liner or ocean vessel in the world to come in. You've heard of the Panama Canal. You've heard of the Suez Canal. These are small places, but they were made so that big ships and big vessels can pass through. There is absolutely nothing that should prevent any big vessel from reaching Onitsha and offloading or loading and taking goods out of our land and bringing goods into our land, into the hinterland. We are blessed. We are not landlocked, as many people seem to claim or say. No, it's a conspiracy, and we have to debunk it. Now, Onyele, that second Niger bridge, our people were celebrating, rejoicing, and maybe in the days or weeks and months to come, many people will gather their clapping hands and commissioning the second Niger Bridge without knowing that it was a game played against our economic survival, played against the development of our land. It's a great gift. It's a very, very, it's a gift that they know we were clamoring for, but they also played a fast one on us and against us. Without our elders, without our leaders, without our elites, without our chiefs and indices knowing what was going on. Bridges that are built around the world in such places are to be elevated very high with steel cables and every manner of beautification, but especially it's elevated so high that ocean liners can be able to pass through and come. And now, one of them made that bridge, you will see how low it is. You have to look at the sea level. Even if there is an overflowing, that bridge will be at risk of being swept away. It is not built in the way such bridges are to be built. It's the height is nothing to even talk about, meaning that no vessel, the inland port in Onitsha has been condemned to death already. That means there can be no future plan of any ocean liner or vessel ever crossing in to bring in goods or to take away goods to anywhere in the world. It means a caging in. We have been caged in by reason of that second Niger bridge. But our people do not know. Our elders see it not. The engineering experts will know. When we have engineering experts in all the government establishments and civil service in all the states in our land, and they did not put eyes into it and say, no, such a bridge, in actual fact, the first Niger bridge is more better than this one that we have been gifted with. It's a gift that carries a poison. It's a gift that has no good intent, but give them what they want, but lock them in, pin them down. So we must open our eyes. I question what is playing out, how the enemy sees us, how the enemy plots against us, the conspiracy that is heavily stacked against us, and yet nobody sees these things. But they will assemble and make it a big show and celebrate it as if it's a big thing without knowing the other side of it, the flip side of it, that it is a bridge that does not the land and the people of Biafra, a land that does no good to us, but it's a bridge that limits our economic vision, prowess, advancement, and development and planning. Anybody looking at that bridge will know. Anybody, only the ordinary man on the streets that will not understand. But anybody who has traveled all over the world, who has seen bridges of such, will know that this bridge, the height of this bridge can only allow small boats to pass, but cannot allow any big boat. It has sentenced the inland port in Onitsha to complete death. So let us think about this. We'll come back again. Day one.